Hi Valawi, welcome to Community Living. My name is Malebunkosi. Thank you for joining us for this week's episode. And if you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe. But if you are back again to just support, thank you very much for continuous support. This week's episode will be covering the psychological effects of achieving or smashing your financial goals, right? But before that, we are a financial literacy channel covering financial literacy for young Black millennials. So just so that you're aware what we're all about, and so I'm gonna go right into today's topic. And I have a mini disclaimer before that. I'm not in any way qualified as a psychologist or qualified as a financial advisor. So if you are looking for a more reputable or more credible information regarding the psychological effects of achieving anything, actually not just financial goals, please do consult with a registered psychologist or do consult with a registered financial advisor, right? So this is just for information or for entertainment, right? And not necessarily like credible information that you need to use for your financial journey, right? Or it's credible, but I just mean you can't really use this as a basis to operate. I'm just sharing my experience and my opinion on the matter. So yes, let's get right into it. Those disclaimers had to be in there before I get sued. Today's episode, as I've mentioned, will be covering the psychological effects, right? So I want to start with a background of why I actually decided to talk about this topic and why I feel like there are any psychological effects to achieving your financial goals, right? So I think about two to 4 months back, I'm not really sure about the timeline, sorry. I was involved in a smash and grab. But I was my laptop was stolen from a smash and grab, right? And so I had to decide whether to go into debt or to save up for my financial goal, right, which was to get a new laptop. So I battled to edit just using my phone. So I record using my phone, yes, but to edit using my phone has just been a nightmare. I know there are people that are doing a very good job editing on their phones, and kudos to them, but those were not the struggles that I was looking for. I then just went into this phase where I was like, nah, up until I achieve this financial goal, up until I'm able to buy a new laptop, I'm gonna stop recording, right? So one of the things was that there was already an incentive attached to the financial goal, that I will be able to continue with my YouTube channel once I achieve it, right? So that was one of the things that I just wanted to mention, that if you have a goal and there's an incentive already attached to it, it's a very nice thing to actually employ in your financial journey, to find ways that ensure that you're always straight with yourself, that ensure that you know the value that this goal will add to your life, right? So then I decided that I'm going to save up, and I actually drew up like a mini timeline. I gave myself a timeline. I was like, okay, within 4 months from the time that this incident happened, I am going to buy a new laptop, right? So I wanted a high-end laptop because, one, I'm editing using this laptop, and editing takes out like processing time or processing speed, right? So it's like I need a high-end laptop. Also the aesthetics, since I'm on YouTube, and sometimes maybe I might have to go through like showing you guys my laptop or what I'm doing on my laptop. And YouTube is a lot about the aesthetics. We're not gonna lie here and act like people are not here because people are pretty or people are looking good or the background is what. So that was another thing, that was another criteria that I set. And the third one was that it needed to be durable, right? So that was the criteria that I set for this. What I did wrong was I did not have a weighted rating for these. If you all don't know, I'm a mechanical engineer, so yes, I was applying engineering concept, weighted ratings and all of those things. So I was just like, fine, the criteria has been established. but I did not weight them according to what I deemed important, right? Which is where I went wrong. So those are some of the mistakes that I made. So all of them had an equal weighting, but it shouldn't have been that way. I think what was more important was its durability, because I need the laptop to have a lifespan of at least 3 to 5 years, right? And aesthetics, yes, I wanted a good looking laptop, but that was not the most important part of like deciding whether or not I buy that laptop. And then the third one, which was the processing speed, that was like really important, because one, I have a very bad Wi-Fi connection, so I needed like something that could upload really quickly. I needed something that could I need to export from my editing software, something that could export really quickly, you know. And yes, that was the criteria, right? And another thing that I did throughout this process was that I was able to achieve this goal because it also helped me with the paying yourself first concept, right? So I was already paying myself first for other goals, for other investment opportunities, but this actually got my savings and investment paying yourself first category to 30 to 40% of my salary, and that really boosted my ego like a lot, where I was just like, what, I'm able to save this amount of money per month, so it means that I can actually do it. Because initially I wouldn't free up the amount, because I would like be like, okay, I've already paid myself first, I can do this and this and this and this and that, and then there'll be like money that's just idling, money that I end up spending on things that are not important. But this time around I could prioritize that and be like, okay, each month I am saving 5,000 rand for towards a laptop. And yeah, what is exciting is that I'm also going to insert a like just a portion where I'm unboxing this laptop, right? So the laptop that I was able to get was the MacBook Air 2017. And also the reason why I decided to buy the 2017 one and not the 2021 was because the processor was a generation below this one. So this is an i5, 2020 is an i3. Like, Apple products are something else, guys. Like, this is my first Apple product, and I'm just like, why are your specs degrading, fam? Aren't you supposed to be on i7? You're moving down a processor. And yeah, like, really. And obviously it's very durable. Like, that is one thing I liked about a MacBook, right? And I got advice from various people and about which laptop to get and all those things, and I had to decide, like, okay, from the criteria that I've set, what made sense for me, right? So another thing is that I applied something called SMART goals, or SMART financial goals, right? So SMART is a concept that was borrowed from project management, right? So SMART stands for, the S stands for specific, M measurable, A achievable or attainable, and then the R stands for realistic. Guys, the sun is just rising. I know it's like probably 9, but yeah, it keeps on coming in, and it keeps on coming and going, so please don't mind the lighting going on and off. That's just Baba God. So the R means it's realistic, and the T means it's time-based. So I was very specific in this goal that I set for myself, and I made sure that it is something that I can measure. I put down criteria to say, okay, this is how I need to be doing it. And I also put down like, how much money do I actually need to save up to get to that goal, right? I already set like sort of like a maximum cap, which is plus minus 20,000. That's where I had like, that's why my goal was measurable. And in terms of is it something that I can achieve? Yes, because I've set out a goal for myself. So the psychological effect of actually smashing that goal was something that was at the back of my head, where I'm just thinking like, oh, it'd be so nice to buy this laptop debt free. Like, I don't have to think about paying anyone after that. It's just a matter of going to the store, buying it, and being done with it, right? So it was definitely something that I could attain, that I could achieve, right? And was it realistic? Yes, it was a very realistic goal, because it's something that was within my, like, it wouldn't lead to debt, right? It wouldn't lead to me not being able to live within my means. It wouldn't lead to me spiraling out and all those things, right? And was it time based? Definitely. With I gave myself that 4 months, and within that 4 months I was like, yes girl, we've really achieved this. And the debt to income ratio 0.000, and I'm just like, thank you to myself. Yeah, I feel very narcissistic by saying that, or egocentric by saying that, but I'm very proud of myself for achieving this goal. And I hope you guys are setting goals that you can achieve in this year. Like 2020, it seems like it's went to the dogs, but it doesn't have to be that way. If you're still fortunate enough to receive an income, try and smash those financial goals. You've set out either a New Year resolution, or you've set out either financial goals, and the psychological effects of actually achieving that will yield more results and will ensure that you keep on achieving those results over and over again. From now, I'm going to set another financial goal. I already have other savings goals, right? And one of them is the 52-week savings. And at the end of the year, I need to achieve 13,780, right, that I've saved up throughout the year. And that is one of the other goals that I have, right? And the third goal is having 2 months worth of my salary in an emergency fund. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated in terms of what will be happening there with achieving those two goals. But I really enjoyed achieving the goal that I set out for myself, and it was pretty overwhelming to just be like, so you're able to do this. You're able, it gives you that boost, that emotional boost, that mental boost to say you are able to do it, sis, and keep on doing it. And I hope that this will help you, one, avoid debt, two, realize that you really have to employ the smart way of achieving your financial goals, and also that it's possible to achieve these financial goals if you are very disciplined in your journey. And there will definitely be a boost to your, not just your pocket, but psychologically, just thinking that I am capable of whatever I want to do financially. I am financially smart, I am financially ready, and I'm ready to be financially savvy. So thank you very much for joining today's episode, and I'm just going to insert the unboxing of the video, and I hope you enjoy it. And let's go on and achieve these financial goals and have our psyches just being ready that we are able, we're living within our means, we are paying ourselves first, we're achieving goals without going into debt, because it's very important to avoid consumer debt. And also another thing I want to mention is that this is actually an asset. I don't see it as a liability. I know sometimes when you buy high-end laptops, just for having it, it's a liability, guys. Okay, so don't buy a high-end laptop if you don't need a high-end laptop, right? Buy something for the purpose that it's supposed to be used for. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much for joining this week's episode, and I just want to say I love you, and go on and smash every goal that you've set for yourself. Love you. Yo guys, I am so happy. So I was able to save up most of the money to buy this baby. Look at that logo. And the cushioning, yeah, this is luxury on luxury. There's cushions inside of here just to protect it. Well, not cushioned. All my mechanical engineers are going to kill me. It's damp. This is used for dampening, so that, let me not get into the technicalities. But so this is how it looks. I'm gonna try and take it out. Okay, sorry for my fingers being all over the place. This is the first time I'm unwrapping anything in my life on camera anyways. So this is how it looks. Comes in this pack. Then as I've already mentioned, we opened it at the store. I'm not quick on these type of things, so I'm just gonna take it off. Yeah. So then we have it here. Okay, I forgot it's not like the MacBook Air 2020, so you kind of have to press the power button. I've already set up my Apple ID, and it was my very first Apple ID since I've never owned any Apple products in my life. So as you can see, I'm my level. Right? Now let me type in my password quickly. But I don't like how it looks. My last laptop, which was stolen, had better graphics, really. It could be better in terms of graphics. I know I'm not the most techie person, and what I'm saying might not be the most correct thing, but it looks a bit blurry, like it looks a bit dull. You know, funny enough, on camera, it's more picturesque than it is live. So that's one thing, even at the store, I was not happy about. But I was not gonna pay an extra 4K for something that has a processor that is of a lower quality or of a lower grading than the MacBook Air 2070. So I opted for buying the 2070. It has a storage that is less than the current 2020 model. But apart from that, there isn't anything, and that's something I don't like about Apple products. One or two spec changes, and then it's a whole new ball game, whole new thousands that you have to just pay in order to be able to get the latest brand, guys. So that's why I opted for this one. And as I've said, I love the new baby. And oh, my favorite. My favorite part is this, guys. The glowing apple. I don't know if y'all have had FOMO before, but I've had FOMO in varsity where I'm at the library and people are working out their MacBooks and it's all glowing and stuff. Oh, it went off. Yes, I think it's on sleep. So yeah. So the fact that it's glowing, I love that product. And also, I don't think they have this metallic finish anymore because of the new aluminum range with the latest models. I couldn't find the 2019, which was a better version than the 2020. My friend has a 2019, so I was looking for that. And yeah, so that's basically it when it comes to unpacking this new baby. So as much as 2020 had evolved, where my laptop was stolen, I was also able to get a new laptop with a MacBook. So I haven't really opened the other stuff. I think this should be the Apple logo, which I think my little brother's gonna take one because he likes things. And this is the charger. I'm not sure what this is really. Oh, it gets plugged into the charger. It's this side. The level you figure it out off camera. Yeah, but anyways, so that's everything that the package comes with. Let me just see if maybe there are any more surprises down there. No, this thing seems to be glued down there. It just seems to be okay. There isn't anything here. It's probably going to be like a manual or something in here, I guess, just to say how everything works. But yeah, apart from that, this is everything. I know it's a mess, but yeah, I'll take a better view of all the stuff. But yeah, if you are looking into buying a MacBook, this is basically what it comes with and how the package looks like and everything.